The China Report for Tuesday, March 12, 2013. Will China finally bite North Korea? North Korea, China's longtime ally, has vexed Beijing for years with its rocket launches, nuclear tests, kidnapping of Chinese fishermen and other erratic behavior. Yet, Beijing has run interference at the United Nations to temper punishments against Pyongyang, and has even helped Pyongyang circumvent sanctions. In the wake of North Korea's third nuclear test in February, its reckless threats to strike the United States, and now, its decision to scrap the armistice that ended the Korean War, has China finally had enough? WikiLeaks reports suggested that China views North Korea as a minor annoyance. However, recent press releases out of China suggest that China will stand by North Korea through any conflict. Would China ignore a crisis on their border? I think not. China's hot money time bomb. China's central bank reported that companies and individuals sold 684 billion yuan worth of foreign exchange and bought an equivalent amount of Chinese currency in January, a record for a single month. China has had enough with the global, and certainly Japanese money printing, as further proven by last week's repeated warnings by the entire Chinese political elite against currency wars. Yet China continues to print money via its own QE. On average, about 3 months pass after each round of Federal Reserve QE before China's central banks follow. It appears that in terms of currency, it is now a race to the bottom. China's e-bike growth. China is now the world's fastest-growing car market and will soon become number one. What is equally impressive is the growth of the electronic bike and motorcycle market. From 2008 to 2011, the industry started to enter the stable growth stage. The scale of production and sales was about 20 million units annually. Drastic change took place in the industry during the period. The inside and outside environment was complex and changeable. Industry entrance threshold was higher. Industrial transformation and upgrading became the most critical characteristics. For many Chinese who cannot afford a car, electronic bikes are the perfect affordable alternative that anyone can own. Also, replacement parts and batteries are a part of a hot segment of bike sector growth. China electric bicycle industry is currently in a stable growth period. There is still room for growth in the future, but the total output will have no substantial growth like previous years. It will be kept at 20 to 30 million units annually. China hoarding over half of global cotton reserves. China's cotton reserves reached 9.28 million tons in February, accounting for 52% of global reserves, according to the United States Department of Agriculture. As of February 1, reserves stood at 6.15 million tons, accounting for 83% of the country's cotton reserves expected in 2013, according to TextNet, a leading Chinese-language textile website. The record stockpiles will make it difficult for the country to control its reserves for the rest of the year. We shall see the trend as exports for textiles coming out of China continue to fall. U.S. tells China to halt cyber attacks. The Obama administration fired a warning shot Monday across the bow of the Chinese cyber espionage juggernaut, laying out specific expectations from China and reiterating its vow to take unspecified action if the theft of proprietary data from U.S. corporations continues unabated. American businesses are speaking out about their serious concerns about sophisticated, targeted theft of confidential business information and proprietary technologies through cyber intrusions emanating from China on an unprecedented scale. China has also said that attacks coming from the United States are increasing each month. Tit for tat in the cyber war game. That's the China Report for today. Zaijian.